Now for the stars of the show. These two kids, I already can see my future because I will be working for them one day. Ethan and Edward, they join us from Tallahassee, Florida. And to my knowledge, unless Debbie corrects me, they are the first winners from Florida for the Youth Entrepreneur of the Year. Each year, these fantastic brothers have implemented new lessons to enhance their business experience, site location, branding their business, and advertising their product. And this year, they participated in the Best Tasting Lemonade Contest and won first place. So I see a trend. And they did so much around their marketing, around Facebook pages and pictures and graphics and videos, commercials, which was fantastic, to encourage customers to visit them on June 11th. And they showed up in their suits with their booth having the old-fashioned carnival-themed lemonade stand. I'm still a little sad that I don't get to see you in your bow ties, but I know I will one day. After all of their hard work, they generated $450 in total revenue. Once they calculated their expenses and paid back their investors with interest, the two of them profited $250, where they spent some, saved some, and shared some. And they then took that giving spirit to share some of the proceeds to feed meals, to feed people in their community, which is incredible. Chapman Brothers also volunteered to read to youth at a child care center. As a person that's been a nonprofit for 20 years, that's incredible. And I seriously want to work for you one day, because the ability to do that and to understand the needs of your community is nothing to, it's very noticeable. So come up. I want you to enjoy this amazing honor, our Youth Entrepreneur of the Year.
Thank you all so much. We are truly grateful to be here and grateful for this award and title. First, we would like to thank God for always opening doors for us. We would also like to thank our parents, who make sure we have everything we need to live a successful and balanced life. They make sure we get a good education. They make sure we spend time growing as entrepreneurs. They make sure we play, because all work and no play isn't fun. And they love and support whatever we do. So again, thank you to our parents. We also would like to thank all of our supporters who have been there with us in this journey of entrepreneurship. We are grateful for them all. My brother and I started participating in Lemonade Day about 5 years ago. He was very young at the time, so I had to take the lead with the help of our parents. However, these last 2 years, we have been both sharing the load. My name is Edward Chapman III. I am 11 years old. My brother's name is Ethan, and he is 7 years old. The name of our lemonade stand is called the Chapman Brothers Lemonade Stand. We really enjoy participating in Lemonade Day because it helps young entrepreneurs like us learn basic skills about being an entrepreneur. Some of the things we learned are that in order to run any business, it takes money. So if you don't have that, you need investors. We learned that sometimes you have to pay back those investors with interest. We also learned that in order to know what your profit is, you have to subtract what you made from your expenses. Another thing we learned is that you should save some, share some, and spend some. Our parents started our bank account a few years ago, so whatever we make, we usually put about 70% of that into our bank accounts, and the other 30% we divide into sharing and spending. This year, we gave money to an organization who was giving supplies to those children who were homeless. Our dad, Edward Chapman Jr., helps us make the lemonade. We currently provide 2 flavors, traditional lemonade and strawberry lemonade. If our customers want something a little more tart, traditional lemonade is what they get. But if they want something a little more sweet, then strawberry is the way to go. This way, we are able to satisfy both needs. Lemonade Day 2022 was very different, but in a great way. Here are some highlights from Lemonade Day 2022. First, we invested in a new banner for our stand. To the left is the older one, as you guys can see, and to the right is our new banner. Next, we invested in a popcorn machine. which was a great investment because we sold out of popcorn on Lemonade Day. Last but definitely not least, we won Best Tasting Lemonade for Tallahassee and surrounding counties. We also won Local Entrepreneurs of the Year and now National Entrepreneurs of the Year. So this year has been very exciting. Now I would like to tell you a little more about my brother and I. Along with our lemonade business, I own my own company called Third's Drumline, where I sell apparel with my logo on it. I teach beginners drum lessons, and I am available for booking. So you can book me, myself or my band to play live music at events. I started my business when I was 6 years old, and I am happy that I am able to make money doing something that I love to do. Music is a universal language, and I enjoy the way it makes me and others feel. A future goal that I have for my drum business is to own my own drum studio, where I can host drum and music clinics, as well as teach multiple drum lessons at one time. If you would like to find out more about my company, you can by going to the website thirdsdrumline.com. Now, let's hear from my brother.
My name is Ethan Chapman, and again, I am 7 years old. This year, I became a children's author of a book called The Important People in My Community. I wrote the book to show that everyone is important, that we play a major role in our communities, and we should appreciate one another. One of the characters in my book is Harry, the sanitation worker. Some people don't think his job is important because he picks up trash. But if he did not do this, the streets would be dirty and people could get sick. This is why I believe his job is just as important as everyone else's job. A goal of mine is to have my book in every library and bookstore. I also want to become a bestseller. I hope my book will inspire other kids to read and write and help them see that they can be anything they would like to be. My book is available on Amazon at this time, and I am very grateful for the opportunity to show other kids that they can start their passion at a young age. Thank you.
As you all can see, we believe in entrepreneurship. And like my brother said, we want to inspire other youth to go for their dreams and encourage them not to wait until they're older, but to start while they are young. Entrepreneurship takes consistency, takes sacrifice, a good support team, and just like anything else, it comes with its challenges. But if you are passionate about something, it is worth fighting for. So we hope that every kid and adult that has a dream to own their own business will believe in themselves and go for it because it is possible to run a successful business. Thank you.